And then the last one, Michael, a new AWS region in Mexico is in the works.
Yeah, I mean, that's always great. I like it. I mean, I probably will not run the workload there because probably the latency will be very high from Germany. But I mean, for our customers, for example, for BucketAV, it's great if they can run it close to their workloads. Yeah.
Yeah. So
what did you say? What's the estimated opening date?
So they plan to open it in early 2024. 25. Sorry.
Okay, so next year. Okay, 1 year. Okay.
And by the way, they have 5 new regions in the works now. So one more in Germany, Malaysia, Mexico, and New Zealand, and Thailand. So that's the 5 that are currently in the building.
So the German one in the building is this government thing, right?
Probably, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So one thing that I was thinking about. So a challenge is, so we discussed it when we talked about the BucketAV pipeline, that there are little differences between the different regions. And for example, services or features get deployed step by step in all those regions. So I was wondering, so how many regions can they add until they basically really have a very big challenge for keeping them in sync and rolling out their features there? So that is, so yeah. I'm interested in seeing where we will end up in maybe 5 years. So when will they stop adding new regions and then maybe growing them? But that's also not a good idea probably. So it's a really challenging situation actually. So looking forward to.
I mean, maybe they hope that in the future not so many new customers will sign up and then the problem goes away. So.
Don't think so much.
But yeah, I mean, what really is the problem, what we notice like from like a user perspective of AWS is that, yeah, we know regions are different, but what also kind of blow my mind is that when they release a new region and then they release a new region a couple of months ago, they are different in different ways. So for example, the latest region that was released is a Canada region, say Canada West 1 or something. And for example, one of the APIs that we use, AWS Marketplace Metering API, I know it's a very niche kind of thing, but it's not available there, right? They haven't deployed it there. We have never seen that in any other new region that was deployed before. It just doesn't exist there. And this is a new kind of difference compared to all the other region releases. And the other one that I talked about before is there's one, I don't know how it's called, cost optimized whatever strategy for running spot fleets with an auto-scaling group. And that feature was not there for, I think, 2 or 3 of the latest regions that were released. And then a couple of months later, it was just there without a kind of announcement. And so this was kind of the same for all the new regions, but the API endpoint for the metering API was just missing for the latest region. So I will be very excited to see what's missing in Mexico.
Yeah.
Or what kind of new problem they introduced there for us.
Yeah. So probably 99% of all AWS customers never noticed that because they're not using all the regions, of course, and especially not the latest ones. But for us who are really working in all regions, that's always a challenge. Yeah.